Hey guys, Reese here. So it's been a while since I've had a new shoe pickup video because unfortunately it's been a while since I've had a new shoe pickup. Thankfully this past weekend I was able to fix that with two new pickups, and the first pair we're going to take a look at today is the Nike Flyknit Lunar1. This is a very sharp looking shoe. We're looking at the multicolored colorway. This is a shoe, it came out somewhere around June 20th, June 21st on Nike stores when this first released, but I actually picked it up at Foot Locker, and the guy was telling me that they actually just got these in on Saturday, August 3rd, so I don't know what the time difference was, but it's a very neat looking shoe. You know, the Flyknits have been out for a little while, and most of them are fairly simple colorway wise. You know, they'll have a few colors, but nothing too crazy. And for this pair, they're just like, nah, you know, let's do something fun. And what I like is, you know, obviously you've got a ton of colors going on here, but it doesn't ever look gaudy. You know, when I hear multicolored, I think of something that's just going to look horrendous on foot. But actually, they do a really good job of tying the colors together, and the blacks and grays kind of keep it just a little bit mellow, keep it tied down, so it doesn't get too crazy, which is awesome. The official colorway listed on the box is dark gray, black, game royal, and university blue. But obviously there's one or two more colors going on here. So yeah, we'll get a close-up view going to kind of look at everything going on here. But if you don't know much about Flyknit, basically it's Nike's newest technology, and it's a one-piece upper made from polyester yarn that's knitted together, and the idea is kind of to create that more natural, almost sock-like feel. And what they do is basically, you know, by using different thicknesses with how much, you know, they're knitting it together, they will keep in places, you know, they'll keep it a little breathable, like on the sides. They'll keep it flexible in the right places, but also where you need that extra support, they'll keep it a little bit thicker and just more supported, which is very cool. And the one-piece upper and the material they use actually keeps the shoe very light. It's the lightest shoe I own. It feels very good in hand, but obviously, I mean, who cares about that? It feels very good on foot. That's what matters. So it's a very neat shoe. It's very sleek looking. I love the colorway. I know some people are kind of back and forth, but mostly from what I've seen, the people's reaction is pretty positive, which is cool to see. So we'll get a close-up view going here. Just kind of talk about everything that's going on in the shoe. So let's do that now. Here we go with our close-up look of the Nike Flyknit Lunar1 multicolored. As you can tell, the upper is just a mess of color, but it's a good mess. Trying to zoom in there a little bit. You've got blue, purple, green, red, orange, yellow, and multiple shades of all those colors. It's a lot going on, but it looks really sharp. Like I said, it doesn't look too hectic. It doesn't look too messed up. And these will go with a lot of things just because of all the colors that are mixed in there. As I mentioned earlier, this is a one-piece knit upper. And like I said, their goal was kind of, you know, and it'd be a little thicker in places where you need support, you know, back around here and whatnot. But then there are more places where it's flexible, and you can see these pockets with bigger holes. And basically the point there is for more breathability, which is cool that they were able to kind of weave that in and still keep it super lightweight because of the construction process. The swoosh, instead of being like, you know, layered on top or anything, is just part of the weave. It's just that part of the yarn is colored black, which gives a very cool look. You got swoosh on the outside as well as the inside. The tongue is also knit. It's an all gray tongue. It's got a little webbing right here, straight behind the laces. But the top, it says Nike Flyknit Lunar1. The laces are a slightly different gray from the tongue, and they are a very thin lace. As you can see, kind of going with the minimal design of the shoe, you know, keeping it very lightweight. The laces feel really good in my hand. I really like tying them for whatever reason. Coming to the back of the shoe, we have a heel tab along here for a quick on and off. It's similar material to the laces, maybe a tiny bit thicker and a little bit wider, and then it has reflector panels right there. Now if we take a look at the midsole, you've got your lunar cushioning for this shoe, and you've got your more responsive, not more responsive, sorry, slightly softer, more cushioned foam up at the top in the dark gray, and then at the bottom you've got the firm foam. which is more of a platinum color. And I don't know if you can really see this, but there's actually kind of a sparkle effect going on in the foam, and I would assume that that's kind of for maybe reflecting at night, or I'm not really sure, but it gives a very interesting look, but it's not too gaudy, you know, it's not like the shoe sparkling like a, you know, like a 5-year-old girl's shoe. Back here it says Lunar1 in a kind of, you know, dark red, little purple color. If we flip here to the bottom of the shoe, you've got your firm foam wrapping around with BRS 1000 carbon rubber back here, and then Duralon rubber up on these pods around here. So all in all, like I said, it's a very sleek looking shoe. I love the design. It looks really good on foot, especially if you're rocking some really short socks. I really like that look. I haven't worn them out too much, but now I'm going to wear them tomorrow for sure, now that I've made this video. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you picked up a pair. Tell me if there were any other colorways you like, if there's any colorways you're looking forward to. This is definitely one of the coolest pairs I've picked up in a long time. I'm really liking what Nike is doing in terms of innovating. I'll be interested to see how the Flyknit material holds up over time, because I haven't really had any experience with that. And yeah, thanks for checking this out. Have a great day, YouTube.